Hey, what is up, people? Skywalker Hendrix here, back with another video for you guys today. And today I am looking at the Imperial Commando from the Bad Batch series. Now, this is a figure by Hot Toys, and it was actually just announced, and I already have it in hand thanks to Pop Collectibles. Shout out to Pop Collectibles. I will have a link in the description. They are a great, company for Hot Toys figures and other collectibles and such like that. So go check them out. Huge thanks to them. This figure looks beautiful in my opinion. He is kind of a point of controversy in the community, and I really like how this guy looks. I think he looks, just like the Commandos in the Bad Batch. And that is what, Hot Toys was trying to do here. They are giving us a realistic type interpretation of a Bad Batch Commando. And I think he looks absolutely amazing. As you can see, that little figure photography right there on the box. And yeah, this is a Hot Toys exclusive, so he is limited to about 2,000, I believe. And taking a look at the back of the box, your typical warnings, legal information, credits, and all that good stuff. So yeah, kind of your typical Hot Toys packaging, of course, but very nice. And yeah, let's get this guy open. All right, and getting this guy laid out off rip, he looks freaking beautiful. In person too, it's these always just never show up quite as beautiful as they are on camera. So if you don't have yourself a Hot Toy by now, I 100% recommend. Now, this guy obviously is not for everyone, but Hot Toys is bound to repaint this guy. They love repainting them some clones, so just wait for your preferred color scheme of this guy. And yeah, I highly recommend, though. The weathering is just superb. Now, taking a look at some of his accessories here, he does come with his Commando blaster. And something to note with this, it is obviously weathered very, very beautifully, but it is also modular, I believe, at least. There you go. So you can see Hot Toys is future-proofing so that they can give us Delta Squad, I'm guessing. That is my guess with that. Obviously, Delta Squad does have the different attachments for their blasters, so yeah, that would be very, very interesting. He also does come with his Commando backpack, which we did see with Hunter, and I do have Hunter, but I just haven't opened my Bad Batch figures yet because I'm waiting for tech, and I kind of just want to do a massive video talking about the show as a whole and, the figures. And yeah, I have Crosshair, I have Wrecker, I have Hunter, which Hunter uses a lot of these parts, this guy uses a lot of Hunter's parts, including the backpack. That was a long way of getting around saying they both use the same backpack. But this guy does open up, which is just amazing because you can store all his little accessories in there, such as the droid poppers, which do look very nice, well painted. But you can just pop them in there, and instead of having to go back in the box every time you need an accessory, they are right there. Now, I have a tendency to not display the backpack on my Commando type figures. Even in the Black Series, I just think they weigh them down a little bit too much and make them hard to pose. So it's not fun for me. So I may leave this one off, but it does feel pretty light, so we'll see. He also does come with some nice hands here. And yeah, really anything you would need. You got a nice splayed out hand right there, a pointing hand, and of course underneath his legs are the stand. Getting this guy out, first impressions, this guy looks beautiful. The weathering looks superb on this guy, and just the feel, the heft of him feels really nice. And that visor, This obviously is under some harsh lighting, but yeah, that does look already lit up, and this guy does come with some batteries, so he does have a light up visor, which kind of, you gotta do it when you have a commando. I don't know if I would ever display him with the lights on. I've seen that it doesn't really, they just did a phenomenal job painting this where it already kind of does look lit up in a way. So yeah, let's get this guy taken out all the way and take a closer look. All right, and getting this guy fresh out of the package, oh boy, is he beautiful. I mean, you guys can see it. Even if you don't like the lack of bulk, he's still got a good figure to him. He still is bulky enough in my opinion, and that helmet, oh boy. This is, y'all are gonna roast me in the comments every time because I say it every time. This is one of my favorite Hot Toys, like every time. And this is why I love collecting them so much, because every time I open one, they blow me away. And this is just incredible. I want a all white one. I want Delta Squad. Give them to me now. Oh yeah, this thing looks beautiful in my opinion. The weathering is perfect. Yeah, it makes me want to open the rest of my Bad Batch Hot Toys figures and get them all on display. I am severely running out of room, guys. My Detolfs, I have 4 Detolfs and a few glass cabinets, and they're all full. Displaying Bad Batch is going to be, I want them all together, so yeah, it's going to be fun though, and I'm going to have to grab a second one of these guys. I'm going to have to hunt one down. I should have grabbed 2. I knew I should have grabbed 2. I figured just one could, suffice for now, but this guy is beautiful, and I 100% want a second one. Or part of me wants to hold out because I know they got to release an all-white one eventually. So having 2 all-white ones flanking this guy would just, be so good in the display. So let me know, should I grab 2 or should I wait to grab 2 of the white ones when those inevitably come out? And just taking a closer look here at this weathering, it looks absolutely beautiful. And yeah, that visor looks incredible. Just everything about this guy looks superb. I am super happy with, how this guy turned out. And I really just, I don't know how people are complaining about this guy, really. I get having nostalgia for something and kind of having nostalgia for a specific look of something, but for this, I feel like he has a broad enough shoulder and his armor is bulky enough, to me, in my opinion, that it works. I think this 100% works. All right, and getting into some comparisons, one of my favorite Hot Toys of all time, the shiny Clone Trooper. I show him off all the time. Yeah, so you guys, until I get my Bad Batch figures out, you guys will have to tell me down in the comments how I should display this guy. Now, I have 2 of these all-white Clone Troopers in the Phase 2, so I'm thinking 2, Phase 2 clones flanking this guy, kind of a Bad Batch Season 2 vibe. I think that could work in the collection. Either way, they're both clones. They'll look great together. And kind of this Imperial vibe with the all-white clones from Bad Batch, it's just a vibe, even though it's kind of depressing as a clone guy. All right, and another display option, in my opinion, Emperor Palpatine. Now, obviously, I have him in a pose holding Luke's lightsaber from Return of the Jedi, but he basically wears the same exact outfit in Bad Batch, and having two of these guys flanking Palps, that could be a cool Bad Batch display as well. And my local shop does have a Palpatine on his own, because this obviously is the one that came with the throne, which is one of my favorite pieces in my collection. It is just amazing, but it kind of makes me want to go grab that Palpatine and, throw him in a Bad Batch display or something like that. So, yeah, let me know, where should I display this guy. He is a little bit hard to find a spot for at the moment until I get my Bad Batch figures out. So, yeah, let me know down in the comments. I thought this was a cool idea of throwing Palps in there, and just an amazing figure, this Palpatine, and makes me even more excited for the new Revenge of the Sith version that we're going to be getting. That figure looks spectacular. Alright, and last but not least for comparisons, we do have the brand new Clone Wars Kenobi, which I do have a review up on the channel. It was more of a plug more than anything for this comparison, but I will say, if you wanted to go with like a Battlefront vibe, or just acting as if he's, a Camino security or Wolfpack commando, something along those lines, you never know. He could always be with Kenobi. I mean, he is a clone at the end of the day, so yeah, I mean, this is an option, but really I just wanted to show off how amazing this new Kenobi figure is, and y'all should go watch the review. So at the end of the day, guys, I think this is an amazing addition to the collection, and an amazing mold to get out there for Hot Toys to start repainting, because I need more Commandos in the collection. I need a second one of these guys. I think I'm going to have to do it. I don't know. We'll have to see. I really like this color scheme in figure form. To be honest with you, I didn't really care for it in the show. I would have rather, before seeing it in figure form, I would have much rather had the white Commando. But as much as I still would have liked to see that one first, this guy looks so good, and I am so happy to have him on the shelf now. So, yeah, let me know down in the comments, how should I display this guy? What are your guys' thoughts? Is he too skinny for you, or, does this look amazing? Because I think it looks amazing, and if you say this looks like trash, I think you're just wrong. Yes, it may be skinny for you, or in your opinion, skinny for a Commando, but you can't tell me this doesn't look amazing. Yeah, just fantastic. So, shout out Hot Toys, shout out Pop Collectibles. Yeah. Shout out to y'all for watching this video. I appreciate each and every one of you. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more reviews. I got some more Hot Toy reviews coming, so stay tuned. And yeah, just let me know. How should I display this guy? Appreciate you guys. Shout out to my channel members, 1313 Jacob, CT Fulcrum, Commander Cook, and David Edge. Y'all are some G's. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a good one. May the Force be with you. Ayy.